Welcome to the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib.
Yo, it's another news day. I feel good, I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for homies acting goofy. Guess they do it for the gram or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's Sap Neil deGrasse, you half Boosie. Listen, man. Real spit, now that's lit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slow and at full speed. You like the way we work it? 9 p.m. we going in, we potting perfect. Bees and Tachi is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. Be careful, we might snap like paparazzi. But yo, let's start the show and get a lit like sipping hot toddy. What's good and tan pretty people? Friday evening, my name is Khary. This is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and every now and then like a showcase. We have another interesting show for you tonight. After 50 years, Roe vs. Wade has been overturned, and this has major implications for the country as a whole. We'll get into it. Verzuz was last night, and Omarion got his boots smoked, all while eating watermelon. We'll get into that as well. We're going to talk about personal competition, a quick tech talk, and some after dark business. We'll get into this, that, and a lot more. I'm joined by the homie Bees Buddha. I think we might have a guest host join us a little later. What's up to all my house guests in the chat, everybody watching, podcast listeners listening. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you're not already. Share this with your people. Let's have some fun tonight. Phone lines are open as usual. Area code 813-559-3339. Hit us up. Let us know your thoughts. If you're shy, jump in the chat. Drop a comment. Let us know that you're there. How's everybody doing? What's up to the chat? How are y'all feeling this evening? What's up to all my house guests? I think I just lost Bees temporarily. Look like the connection just dropped, and here he is coming back in. You know, Bees is rejoining us now. Got to connect the audio, but Bees is rejoining. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been? What's good, B? I see you back connected with us. You got your was that a plane flying over you?
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, I'm here.
All right, got you. Yeah, I can hear you. All right, so we connected. Lost you real quick.
Yeah. I just gotta get a towel and wipe my head. And do all that. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to run out real quick.
It's all good, brother. Now I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. You know, already choking on a little bit of gas. You know, choking on a little bit of gas. But now, go ahead, do what you gotta do, yo. Do what you gotta do.
2 minutes.
You know, I'm over here chilling, and I'm about to take a shot. To start the show off with, even though I've taken a few shots already. And I'm taking one because the bottle's just about empty, so I'm just gonna wrap that up. I do also have me some wine over here as well, so it's gonna be a chill night. You know, I know Wayne got something to drink over there because if I'm not mistaken, it's the homie's birthday right now, man. You know, it's the homie Wayne Mills' birthday. You know, so I wanted to start the show off and say, happy birthday, Wayne, man. You know what I mean? Happy birthday, Wayne. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate you. One of our day ones. Not only is he a day one, he's also the only moderator I have in the chat. There's only one moderator. That's Wayne. You know, so yo, shout out to Wayne, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you joining us each and every week, man. Happy birthday. I hope it was a good day. What'd you do today? Do anything fun? Anything fun? Got anything fun planned for the weekend? Anything fun planned for the weekend? You know, you definitely should try to do something. And I'm saying that even though I don't ever really do much for my birthday, but this year I'm doing something and I'm going to have fun. So I'm telling you, do something, have fun, You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself. It's your birthday. Shout out to Wayne, man. You know? But how's everybody doing? How has your week been? I hope it hasn't been stressful. Hope it hasn't been crazy. My week has been a little up and down, but I guess a little more ups than downs, you know, but maintaining. Feel good about myself overall. You know, has been somewhat of a productive week, so that's the good side of things. You know, let me mute B's mic over here right now while I hear that background noise until he comes back. But nah, it's been a good week. What you sipping on? What you sipping on, Wayne? I'm pretty sure you probably sipping on something similar to me, you know? And I'm gonna take a shot. Happy birthday, bro. Enjoy. Whew. I'm sipping on that Crown. You know, you're probably sipping on some Crown. What y'all sipping on in the chat over here? What y'all sitting on the chat? Sipping on in the chat. Ah, man. Wayne said, yo, Khary, I had to work, but this weekend is going to be bussin' on fire. Yo, that's how you got to make it, man. You know, definitely make sure your weekend is bussin'. Make sure it's on fire. Make sure you do. Be a little extra for your birthday. I think everybody should be a little extra for their birthday. Though I have never really been extra, but I'm going to be extra this year. I'm going to be extra. You know? Yeah, Wayne said he's sipping on the Crown Apple. That's his drink. A little too sweet for me. I've been sticking with the Crown regular, but you know, I fucks with it. I likes it. You know? So what's good with you, Bees? How was your week and all of that?
Hello?
Yeah, how was your week and all that, man?
My week was good. And I gotta say, like, this has just been a good week. You know what I'm saying? Like, today is like my niece graduated. Big up to my niece, yo, for doing the damn thing, yo. Graduating today. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to go to college and so forth. Yo, my daughter's here, my niece is here. We're gonna have a big family dinner Sunday. Like, it's like the first time like my mom actually like got all her grandkids together. So like, you know, like
okay,
it's real special. What you call it?
Okay,
just,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
just
yeah.
see that within itself is a blessing. You know?
Right. I feel you. Now I spoke to you the other day, and you was like, "Yo, my mom's just here and shit." I told your mom's hi and all of that, you know. And I forgot that she was up there, so that's kind of dope that the fan could get together for shit like this, man. What you got over there? What you sipping on?
Nice.
Some Black Label? What? What's that? What's that?
Listen.
Not an ad. Not an ad.
Crib. No. My pops had this at his crib. Yo, this shit is aged.
Shit is aged.
Yo, fam, my pops don't drink.
So you stole a bottle.
No, he brought the bottle for me from all the way from Florida.
All right, so you didn't steal the bottle.
Nah. I don't hit the liquor cabinet like I used to when we was younger.
Hey, when I go to New York, I hit my mom's liquor cabinet.
Man, but you remember we used to drink the potion in the morning?
I'd be like, what you got in here? My mom be having Henny in there and shit. You know, I remember one time back in the days, I hit her liquor cabinet. This is always with her permission, though. You know, it's like, this is your house too, Khary. Go ahead, drink the shit. You grown, nigga. You know, so, but then one night I actually took a bottle of 151. I was like, oh, you ain't never gonna drink this, are you? She was like, nah. I took the bottle of 151. Nigga, when I got back home, I had to crawl in the house. I had to crawl in the house.
That 151 is not nothing to play with, yo.
Nah, man, it's nothing to play with.
Drink that 151. You be drinking 151 like, oh, yo, I can take this. I'm a drinker. You be seeing nigga at the end of the night,
Yo, fam, you can start a car with that shit. But I hit my mom's cabinet. Yo, I haven't drunk 151 since. And I probably still won't.
Yo, you remember the night when the show, and I was like, yeah, I had a zombie, and then I was like out of it by the end of the show. Yeah, that's what 151 do to you.
Yeah, that was the night you said you wasn't gonna go to sleep.
Yo, started to show mad hype.
Yo, extra hype. This nigga, B's energy level was on 500, and that's how I knew he was not going to make it. Man, where's my lighter go?
Yo, I see on the bottom. On the bottom, is that Happy Birthday, Wayne? Is that Wayne Mills?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. You had stepped away. Yeah, it's Wayne's birthday, man.
Wayne,
you know what I mean?
Mills. It's the Wayne Mills edition, huh?
Yeah, So I had to throw him up there, I had to throw him up there, you know what I'm saying? Show him some love. I love showing out people some love, yo.
To you, Wayne. To you, Wayne.
I took my shot for him already. I already took my shot. I'm going to take another shot a little later. I think I have maybe like 1 or 2 shots left. But, I'm going to take another one later. But shit, man, let's go ahead and jump into the show.
Let's jump into the show, brother.
Last night was Verzuz. And Mario, I don't know how the fuck you supposed to say his name, but he should be charged with the murder of Omarion. Cause man, he killed that nigga on the stage, man. But we gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it. Did you watch any of the Verzuz last night, Beast? Did you see the Verzuz?
Yo, listen. Let me tell you something. First of all, Omarion messed up when he started coming out there doing all that Cooney shit.
All that what?
You know what I'm saying? All that Cooney shit.
But you know what?
Come out there eating watermelon
before we get into the Omarion shit, this was the first Verzuz where they had like a pre-show that was actually a Verzuz. The pre-show had
Bobby V.
The pre-show had Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky, and Sammy.
Ricky.
And Sammy versus Ray J and Bobby V, right? That shit was interesting, man. That shit was interesting. I tell you what, both these battles was some real petty shit. But the person that can sing the best in both verses was the pettiest. So in the tag team Verzuz, where Bobby V and Ray J went against Sammy and Pleasure P, Sammy was moving like he had something to prove, and I caught it.
The way you move, I like it, yeah.
Yeah, Sammy, right? And he had something to prove. And I could see that he had something to prove from the very beginning. Because Ray J said something that I think made him a little bit upset. And it's the way he referred to him. He referred to him as Little Sammy. And once he said Little Sammy started going in. He said, let me show you why I'm grown-ass man Sammy. Which Sammy now has dreads. He now has dreads, and he now has a full beard. He was out there very aggressive.
Strike 3.
Ray J would start singing. Sammy would start singing the shit with him. Or they would show the song that it was, they would start singing this shit with him. Ray J started getting frustrated, which, by the way, Ray J is not the best singer anymore or ever was. I never really thought he was the greatest singer. He was entertaining, but he was not up there hitting notes.
Let's be for real. He's always been Brandy's brother.
And that's what they started, that's what Sammy started referring to him as. Brandy's brother. Started referring to him as Brandy's brother. And I saw this verses and I was like, yo, I'm not sure if Ray J.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm not sure if Ray J was expecting this type of hostility at this versus battle. He might have thought we just been here to show some love and perform our songs. Nah. Sammy was there to show y'all niggas that y'all can't sing. And I'm going to show y'all what it is to sing.
Friends may come.
He started taking shots after shots after shot towards Ray J. And kind of just, I was like, yo, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny as hell. And I started recognizing that Sammy's like, yo, I got something to prove because everybody has looked at me as the little kid singer. Even when we was on tour, because they was all on tour together as well. So they was probably cracking jokes when they was on tour. You know? They was probably cracking jokes. You know? So, how much did you see any of the first battle bees?
No, I didn't see the preliminaries. I didn't see the preliminary rounds.
Well, it was good. It was good. The singing wasn't the greatest. It was entertaining with pettiness. Sammy killed it. Sammy showed that, yo, my vocals are still on point. I ain't lost a step. I'm even better than you thought I was.
Yo, but he ghostwrites, doesn't he?
I don't think he performed a song. He might have performed a song that he wrote for somebody else or played it. Let me look it up real quick.
Did he perform "Kiss Me Through the Phone"?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did perform that. The "Kiss Me Through the Phone" shit. He did perform that. He also wrote. He co-wrote the song "Next Breath" for Tank. For Tank's fifth studio album, which Tank did come out later on in the second verses. But the first verses, if I had to pick a winner, I would say it was the Sammy and Pleasure P side. And I say that because the singing was better. And I think when it comes to verses,
Pleasure P and what you call it, or was it just Sammy really with the good singing?
It was mostly Sammy with the good singing, but Pleasure P did sing and he did have some notes here and there. It wasn't all perfect, but he had some notes. Sammy's shit was almost flawless, in my opinion. It didn't compare to Mario's flawlessness, but it was almost flawless, in my opinion. It was good.
Mario came to do the damn thing, huh?
Yes, he did, you know? And this battle started at about 9 p.m. Eastern time.
And then it went o'clock.
Their battle, the first battle, I thought it was going to be them doing like 5 songs. I thought it was a pre-show. I thought it was like a pre-battle, which was going to be like half the show. But this was like a full fucking versus. That was a full versus battle with 4 people tag team. They would alternate. I thought it was good. Bobby V, he came through. He actually set it off. He set it off with, what's the name of the group?
Blackberry Molasses, Mister?
Yes, Mister. The group Mister. He started it off by saying, yo, this was Tupac's favorite song. And they started playing Blackberry Molasses. I'm sorry if I'm singing and sounding bad, but things will never change. You know? But I tell you what, y'all just heard how bad of a singer I am, right? Watching this verses, Ray J kind of made me feel like I could have put out an album back in the days and sold.
Yeah,
as long as
I used to feel like that.
As long as I had a good vibe to it, yo. I would have made some party shit. I could have sounded like anything. And this was before auto-tune. Which, by the way, he brought Young Berg out, a.k.a. Hitmaker. He brought him out to do The Business. Was it The Business? Was that the song? No, it wasn't The Business. What song was Ray J and Young Berg?
Yo, it was a hit too.
Sexy Can I? Sexy
Can I?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. That's the one. Young Berg came out. They did that.
So Ray J probably got a hard 7 hits.
Yeah. But
he probably got a hard 7.
Even though you can refer back to almost all since Ray J came about, I think a lot of events in hip hop can all lead back to Ray J.
Meaning?
What's that?
The meaning? I need the explanation of it.
A lot of shit leads back to Ray J. Breakfast Club popping off leads back to Ray J. You know?
Why? Because he did the Kim Kardashian interview there?
No, he had gotten to a beef with I think like Fabulous or some shit. And like
yes,
that actually like really helped the Breakfast Club get off the ground. Was like they was doing their thing, but that phone call like helped propel them. Yeah. You know? Kim Kardashian. Without Ray J, hey. I might not understand this dynasty why this exists. You know? If you start going back and start digging into more shit, yo.
They put a fucking she worth $1 billion and $1.8 billion.
Yeah. She wouldn't be popping without that sex tape. Before that sex tape, you know who she was? Paris Hilton's homegirl.
Kim.
Before that tape, she was Paris Hilton homegirl. But you know what?
That's also like them black chicks that hang out with her. Mm-hmm. They wasn't doing nothing until the twins.
Yeah.
They wasn't doing nothing until they you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got caught up with her regime.
Yeah. I'm just saying a lot of shit in the hip hop realm somehow gets back with that nigga somehow. And he's in a lot of shit too. I fucks with Ray J. And he used to fuck with Whitney
Houston. He got
Raycon
and all that.
Yeah, you know and he used to fuck with Whitney Houston. And made a song about it.
Yeah.
And made a song about it. I was like, oh shit, this nigga.
Yo, I'm back though. I'm back.
This nigga is ill. You know? Shit. But past the verses. At one point, Ray J brought out his baby, was holding on stage and trying to sing.
That. I hate it before, brother.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I couldn't find a babysitter. We don't just let anybody watch the kids. I understand that, you know? I understand that because I thought about being an artist and I was like, you know what? If I'm an artist and I got little kids, I'm bringing them with me. They coming with me. Fuck all that they staying home shit. They coming with me. But that's what I was just my thinking, and I didn't actually start doing that when they was little, so I didn't never have to worry about that. But the battle was dope. Some feelings was hurt. I kind of felt like niggas might jump Sammy at the end. The way he was talking, I felt like he might get snuffed. I don't think that happened, though. At the end, they kind of showed it was all love. And then Sammy still went in some more. And then when that battle was over, it was like 10:30. No, it was like 11:30. It was like 11-something. It was like 11-something when that battle ended, right? Because the show started at 9, but it didn't start at 9. They DJ'd for like 45 fucking minutes, you know? Then they came out and performed. So the actual show didn't end till about 11-something. I looked at the time. I'm like, damn, it's 11-something here. That means it's like 8-something there.
Wrap it up.
We ain't gonna wrap it up. We haven't even gotten into Mario yet. I was like, damn, it's only like 8 something there. They probably ain't gonna come out till like 9 o'clock. They came out a little before 9 o'clock. They came out about 8:50. I mean, 8:50 their time, which would be 11:50 our time, almost midnight. And from the very beginning,
yeah, I forgot it was on the West Coast too.
Yeah, and from the very beginning, Mario was letting motherfuckers know, yo, I'm here for the smoke. And I'm here to show niggas who can sing and who can't sing. You know? Watching the Omarion versus Mario versus made me say, you know what? I don't want to see another rap versus again. I want to see. I don't want to see another rap versus again. Because all I want to see now is R&B verses with niggas that will at least one of the people in the verses in their mind saying, yo, these niggas can't fuck with me. Vocally, can't nobody touch me. And that's how Mario went out there to perform. He said, yo, can't nobody touch me. He said, I'm going to sing perfectly. I'm going to sound like the album. I made a tweet last night that said, yo, some people only sound good in the studio. Mario isn't one of those people. Ray J, on the other hand, you know?
He's getting help. He's getting help, guys. He's getting help. It's like intermediate state. Somebody's helping him.
Who? Ray J?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the studio it was all studio, all production. You know, Ray J could hold some notes, not the best notes. Doesn't have a lot of range. He could hold a tune good enough to make a song. You know, he ain't making no ballads. Mario can make a ballad. That nigga, all types of shit. But that nigga went out last night singing. Omarion's sounded like shit, in my opinion.
We need to do a show about all these young, like that little cuss right there, R&B singers, because everybody, some of these dudes got hot songs, hot studio songs, but like you said, live singing, a lot of these dudes ain't really what it is.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of them are not what they are, or not what you think they would be. Mario, Sammy, they said, yo, I'm gonna show y'all dudes what singing is. You know? And I feel like both of them had something to prove. And this is in my opinion. They've had their success. You know, they've had their success. But I think they kind of feel like people only really saw them as these child stars, these child singers. They never actually allowed them to grow up. They didn't really fuck with their music like that when they grew up. They had the skills, but y'all was fucking with these other niggas that are fucking half my talent, but y'all are making them more popular by buying their albums or listening to their music when my shit is actually more talented and greater.
It be sometimes it's don't always be trendy. And that's what it be with like some singers be getting over because they trendy.
Right.
They got trendy sounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it hurts. Nowadays it hurts a real artist, like a real singer, like how Mario came in there like, yo, with no more, with the big pipes out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh! You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Just like a Bobby B surprised me because he sounded horrible last night.
Yeah, on some of them.
You know what I'm saying?
On some of them.
On some of them. He said, what you call it? Like, and he's a fool because he was talking about, yeah, you know, I want to go up against Theo. And I'm saying to myself, like, dude, you get destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, you know what I mean? This is Bobby. I mean, Blackberry Molasses and all that. It's cool, yo. But you ain't got that Neo Wang Tang, bro. You don't.
Yeah. Let me look at the chat. Stephanie says, yo, that Verzuz was a hot mess. Wayne says it was all over the place. Omarion wasn't the best singer in B2K. Who was the best singer in B2K?
None of them niggas, yo. They just was trendy. They had hot songs, hot beats, yo.
Yeah. Gotta tell you what, I didn't fuck with B2K, but you know what I fucked with? Bump, bump, bump. I like that song. This shit just it sounds fun. It's a fun sounding song. I was like, you know what? Bump, bump, bump.
Yo, didn't somebody we know have something to do with one of those bump, bump, bumps?
I don't even know. But you know,
allegedly, that's what I heard.
Got you. But I know motherfucking Omarion did not understand the assignment for Verzuz. Because he came out there and brought dancers and had choreography, like he was gonna put on the show. Mario came out there like, yo, I'm gonna sing the fuck out this place and make you sound like shitter, more shit than you already are. And that's what I'm planning to do. And he did it.
Omarion came out there thinking, touch, boom, 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 touch.
Yeah,
boom, boom,
he was doing a lot of pop locking. He was doing a lot of pop locking.
Yo, listen, I get it, dude. I get it that you know what I'm saying. You wanna pop lock and all that, but the Verzuz is not about pop locking.
Let me tell you this before you jump off pop locking. Let me say this real quick. I think we all, after watching this Verzuz makes me say, I think we owe Bow Wow a little bit of an apology, you know? Because people have been making fun of him for a while with that, let me hold you down, that shit, you know?
Mm.
That was Omarion's idea, yo. After seeing his Verzuz, that was Omarion's idea, yo. That was Omarion's idea, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're a fool for that one.
It was though, yo. We need to apologize. Yo, Bow Wow, I'm sorry for making fun of you. That was definitely Omarion's idea, yo.
Keep his apologies.
You know, but yo, super props to motherfucking Mario. Mario was roasting the fuck out of Omarion, and it made me say to myself, you know what? Omarion was too famous when he was too little because there was nobody roasting him. There was nobody roasting him when he was a kid. Mario, regardless of whatever success he had, he was still around his friends, and them niggas would roast him and not let that shit get to his head because he knew how to roast the nigga, and Omarion had no response for anything. Yo, Omarion said, you know what? Let me be sexy. Let me call my brother out here so I can sing this song while we eat watermelon and make it look like we eating pussy. Right?
Fact, Wayne.
Right?
I'm just commenting.
Them niggas came out with watermelons. Mario said, yo, are y'all niggas eating watermelon together on stage singing? What the fuck?
Straight coonery. Straight.
No, not even coonery. Just he was like, yo, pause, nigga. Are y'all looking at each other eat watermelons to R&B, nigga? Yo, I even actually had to tweet, yo. I was like, yo, two niggas eating watermelons on stage with R&B and no bitches is wild. Now, if a chick had that watermelon in her lap and you're trying to simulate it, that's one thing. But you two dudes on stage holding watermelons next to each other in each other's face, eating, nigga. And then they gave the watermelon away to somebody in the crowd, and I think they bit it and said, ooh, let me get some COVID. I don't know. But yo, Mario was roasting everybody. Jeremiah came out. Jeremiah, whatever his name is. Jeremiah, I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong.
Yeah.
You know, Jeremiah, he came out. He's saying Omarion said, "Yo, why would you have a nigga come out and sing off key?" He was like, yo, he was roasting everybody. If your shit was not on point, he was talking shit. Yo, Tank came out and performed. Right? He came out and performed with Omarion. Yo, Mario was ready to have smoke with Tank. Tank was like, yo, I could do some shit, but this ain't my verses. And then he walked off.
Oh.
But yo, he was ready. He was like, yo, I could. Yo, Tank is a bad motherfucker when it comes to singing. He's a bad motherfucker.
Listen.
Mario's a confident ass nigga with his singing last night. And he was ready to say, yo, I could do a verses with Tank. Not now, that after he did it with Ray J. He done ran through his shit. But he felt he could fuck with him vocally. In my opinion.
Yo, there's a couple of R&B verses I still would probably want to see. Gotta be a little better orchestrated. But I'm not gonna say that's a like hip-hop wise, like I don't want to see no more rap, because there's still a couple of battle verses that I think just for the culture would be nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think it won't be as ego driven, in my opinion. I think this was I think Sammy and Mario had a lot of ego behind the way they was acting with their pettiness in the verses. And I don't think
you got to think about it too, though. With them, they all was in that cusp together. You know what I'm saying? There was a time they in a cluster together.
Right.
Like they all about the same age and all that. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
the animosity is different.
Right. I think they was taking shit personal because a lot of them was on tour together. You know, and I think the public looking at these artists, I think we allowed Omarion to grow up a little more than we did like Sammy or Mario. We allowed Ray J to grow up more than Sammy or Mario because all of them were kids. You know?
But we see, you know why?
And I say that because they both Mario and Sammy had music out as they grew, as they gained in age, but it wasn't as popular as those two artists. So a lot of us only see them, a lot of the fans see them as kids. So now when they're on tour, they're like, oh, get out of here with your little 12-year-old song. Don't nobody know your shit that you grown, since you grown. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that. So I think they had that little animosity and ego. They're like, yo, let me show y'all niggas. I get bitches.
With Omari, I get what you're saying. Like, and I this is where I see this is the downfall for Mario and Sammy as they got older, as they grew as older artists. With them, you kind of still seen them as a kid because they were always solo artists. You get what I'm saying? Omarion was with B2K like teenage years, and then just as he started to get older, just as he started to grow, he went solo. So it made it seem like he grew as an artist. Same thing with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson with the Jacksons is one thing. But then once he left the Jacksons, it was like, he's a grown man now. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And with them two, I get what you're saying. Like, they never got the recognition of being grown men artists.
Right.
They were
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I kind of got the feeling that since they was all on tour together, niggas used to try to make jokes about them with that shit.
I'm sure.
You know? And they had people to help.
Sure, because listen,
they had people to gang up with them on them.
Fam, because the egos, you got to think about it like this. The egos on that tour is crazy. Yeah. Let's not get it twisted. Like we don't know why B2K broke up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like because Flip wanted the helicopter. Raz J can only stay in these type of rooms. Jay Bugs can only do this. Omarion can only do this, and it was crazy. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Bow Wow. That's his downfall too. That's why Bow Wow never grew up. When you look at him as an artist, you look at him one way as an actor, and you look at him totally different as an artist.
No, you know what? Now that you say that group thing, we never seen Bow Wow get taller than anybody because he was solo. You know, we never seen. Well, and I say we seen it, but we didn't have anything really to compare it to other than people that were already grown and bigger than them. You know, like Sammy, we didn't really see him as a grown man. We seen him as a kid. We didn't have much to compare him to after that. Same thing with Sammy.
And don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It's crazy how Amari, but like I said, because Omarion was in a group, but Bow Wow, because you know that line killed him and leaned back. That helped stopping them the growth too.
Which line? What was the line? What was the line?
B2K and Bow Wow crib walking like that's what's up. Like he's saying it like they little kid, these little kids out here crib walking like they gangsters. You get what I'm saying? Like
right. I feel you.
Y'all ain't growing.
I just got a message from saying be here in about 15 minutes. Take about 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's no problem. Yeah, we here.
Ooh, what?
Now one of our other hosts. You know, but you know what? Mario shitted on Omarion, made Omarion look really bad. So
got a little John Wall.
Let's get ready to move on to our next topic and shit.
You see my little champagne wall getting nice?
Yeah, I saw that earlier, yo. I saw your little champagne wall.
Yeah, listen, you know, that's the one thing I like about these bartending parties. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be wanting to take shit home. But, you know, there's certain shit you don't want to take it home, I will.
I hear you. Let's get ready to jump into something a little bit more serious, you know? Supreme Court made a decision today. A decision that half the country is with. A decision that half the country isn't with. And that's Roe vs. Wade. It's been overturned, which now makes it to where it's not federally mandated that abortion is legal. It is now ruled to be up to the states to determine whether abortion is legal or not. And so far, it looks like there's about 24 states that's ready to immediately make abortion illegal. Texas has already said,
what southern states are these? When you
Texas, a lot of these are red states. Texas has already said, abortion is illegal. There was an office that was fighting against abortion. He said, I'm closing all offices throughout the state in celebration for this. It was, I believe, a 5-4 vote by the Supreme Court on overturning this law, which has major implications. Major implications across the country.
It's the fear of black balls.
You know, so for those that don't really understand or know what Roe vs. Wade was, it was a landmark decision in the U.S. Supreme Court in which the court ruled that the Constitution of the United States generally protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion. They overturned it today, right? They overturned it today and said that it's not a constitutional right. They decided to say the Constitution doesn't protect pregnant woman's liberties to have an abortion. That's up for the states to choose and for your elected officials to choose and decide on. And it's almost like this country's being split into 3 countries now. Black America, pro-abortion America, and anti-abortion America.
And animal America. Can't forget about them animal lovers.
Well, they're mixed between all 3 of them. You know?
Nah, because like I said, you can do something to a black person, it's okay. Do something to a dog or something like that, you get in time.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's black people that are animal lovers in that regard. There are black people in PETA and shit like that. You know? But this Roe versus Wade decision is wild because there's implications there's theories that are saying that states will try to do things that make it illegal for you to go to another state and get an abortion.
So you can't even you can't go to another state and abort your child if you live in this state.
That's what theories are because of this decision, that some states will start trying to do that. And that's going to be one of the next battles in the court system, in the Supreme Court, on whether states can say, hey, we can now say it's a crime. We can now say it's a crime for you to travel across state lines to go do a procedure that we outlawed in our state.
Gotcha.
And there's currently nothing that says they can't do that. California has said, hey, abortion is legal here, and we've already put laws in place to where it'll stay legal. I think New York is another state like that. I'm in Florida. There are no immediate... There's a few states that had like some trigger laws in place to where if this law ever got overturned, that it would immediately become abortion is illegal. So states was preparing for this shit. I live in Florida. Currently it's legal. But there are quote unquote experts that speculate that it won't be legal for long. And they say numbers show that 75% of the people that are looking to get abortions are poor, are of a minority. A lot of these states that say, hey, we don't want abortion to be legal, they have no programs in place to help people that do decide to have a child or don't want to have the child, and now they're forced to have a child. There's no assistance for them. A lot of these decisions for people not to have kids are financial. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But these states don't do nothing to help that. Like, none of these states, I believe, have like mandatory maternity leave and things like that.
Mandatory maternity leave.
Yeah, and these are a lot of, this is in states that don't have or should I say are now outlawing abortions. You know? Sean over here in the chat says, and all these girls don't get pregnant through consensual. So all these girls don't get pregnant through consensual sex.
Word.
Let women control their body is what Wayne says.
Yeah, I mean, some of these one night stands go bad. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Some people know that they don't want to have kids with people. They might like the sex, but they know they don't want to have kids with certain people.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
And I'm not saying that like abortion is the way to what you call it, but it should be, it's an option. In this world, slowly, America is just taking away options. people don't even look at it. It's take away options, forcing people to be one way. But you take away all the options. I'm telling you, how you herd cattle. Give them one option, one direction.
No, it's fucked up, yo. It's fucked up that this country would move backwards a little bit. Well, a lot of bit, not even a little bit. They say separate church from state, but yet a lot of their decisions are based on some type of religious beliefs.
Nah. I'm looking at something relating to this. Your brother in the chat says, yo, maybe, they should get vasectomies and then get a reverse when they ready.
Yeah. What's the Supreme Court?
Little do people know. There's a lot of dudes that ain't getting reversed.
Let's see.
Dudes will not get reversed.
Here, these are the people that made the decision. These are the current members of the Supreme Court. John G. Roberts, man.
Can you imagine? Niggas shooting free throws in the club?
So John G. Roberts, let me actually throw this up on the screen real quick. Let me set this up. So we got John G. Roberts, born in 1955, man. Clarence Thomas, born in 48, man. Stephen G. Breyer, born in 38, man. Samuel Alito, born in 50, man. Sonia Sotomayor, born in 54, woman. Oh, she was born in the Bronx, woman. Eleanor Kagan, Eleanor Kagan, born in 60, female, woman. Neil M. Gorsh, born in 67, man. Brett Kavanaugh, born in 65, man. Amy Coney, born in 72, woman. Sandra Day O'Connor, born in 30, woman. Anthony K. Kennedy, 36, man. David A. Souter, 39, man. So there's 4 women on the Supreme Court. Out of 12. Which ones? You said those are retired. You're right. Those bottom 3 were the retired justices. You're right. I didn't finish reading the whole thing. See, that's why I'm glad I pulled it up on the screen so y'all can see. So Amy Coney was the last one. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3. So 3 out of 9. So 6 men, 3 women. That's the Supreme Court. That's who decided on women's bodies. What up, Gary? How you doing, man? Glad you're joining. Khary said the black woman justice didn't vote on this yet. I don't think she took office yet. You know what? I do recall that. Yeah, but this is Ketanji Brown. That's who the Senate confirmed back in April. And yeah, she wasn't listed as a justice. Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Was she able to vote on that?
April 7th on a vote 53 to 47. Here's the catch. So Stephen Breyer. Let's see what Stephen Breyer is. So Stephen G. Breyer. Here we go, right here. So Ketanji Brown is going to replace Stephen G. Breyer when he actually retires. He has not retired yet. So once he's done, she's going to take his place. So she doesn't have a vote yet because he's still voting. So that's why. So she was. They know that's going to happen.
Evil to me.
You know, they know that's going to happen. He's going to retire. So they just plan for it. Let's see. So it says Jackson will be sworn in after Breyer's retirement takes effect at the end of the 2021-2022 Supreme Court term. So her being put there won't change anything. Little parched over here. Shit. But shit, let's get ready to moving on. It's going to be interesting to see some of the laws and some of the things that take place over the next couple of months because of this ruling. I'm not sure if it will be overturned. I hope it can be, but
listen, they bugging out.
It's politics.
All these rulings, these laws, shit crazy. Yo.
It is crazy. It is crazy. Politics is politics, man. It's a tricky game. It's all about strategy. They've been planning politics. They've been planning this for a while. It's chess. It's chess.
Politics is like about politics, and it's not about the people. Mm-hmm. I don't care what nobody says, what people think. It's not about the people. You know?
You're right. Khary says, "Yo."
People to an extent.
Khary says, "Yo, they coming for same-sex marriage and contraception next. Contraception being things like the Plan B pill. You know, same-sex marriages, gay marriages, man and man, woman and woman. It's legal now. They want to make it illegal. And you know why they want to make it illegal? Because of their religious beliefs. And that's it. Their religious beliefs. But separate church and state.
You know, so crazy. Somebody wrote in that book that, you know, it's not supposed to be and so forth. Stuff like that. But y'all gotta remember like this. Somebody wrote that book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I've said this for a while. I was about to say always, but when
I'm one of the people that at times with certain things, you know, I'm not for it. I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep a level, you know, mental stability about it. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? People love who they want to love, and you know, people do what they want to do. But I guess what's going on is a lot of stuff within them. You know what I mean? Like the majority of the party. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, allegedly there's a war going on with us and them about the babies. You know what I'm saying? We popping out a lot, they not. You know what I'm saying? So I guess with them also being into that same sex shit, I guess that eliminates a lot of things too.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, it makes it sad because you're gonna make it illegal, and then what's gonna happen? Now you're gonna have a bunch of lives, a bunch of kids out here just messed up.
Now, you know I wouldn't say lives.
Let me finish. Let me get to the. You're gonna have a lot of people out here messed up. Meaning, what I'm saying is like, because now you're not gonna let people be able to be people. Now, people have to sneak around and do shit.
No, they're not gonna have to sneak around.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna have to sneak around. They just can't get married. If for some reason they was to reverse illegal marriage, people ain't gonna be sneaking around. It ain't gonna be like it's illegal to be gay. Motherfuckers just ain't gonna be able to get married. They still gonna be together. They still gonna live together. They want to reverse laws. Yeah. That's just like they think reversing laws like this is gonna say, you know what? We don't like gay marriage. Gay marriage is banned. Now they think people are going to stop being gay? No.
Oh, no.
No. They're going to say, you know what? Fuck your courts. We married. Fuck y'all. Whatever the fuck y'all think. Because technically, you don't have to be married to have the certain rights. You could go to court and go to a lawyer and have documents created to make shit how you want it to be.
Yeah, true.
You know?
True. And like they say, if you live with somebody in a relationship for more than 7 years, that's common law, right?
They don't really practice that
in some states.
In some states, but not most.
No, I'm just saying.
It's not most. It used to be a lot of states, but not most anymore. You know? But they make these laws thinking just because you create this law is going to stop some shit. It's not. Especially if it's up to the states, because there's certain states already that says, yo, that shit's going to be legal. If people want to come here from other places, bring your ass on. We welcome you. That's why one of the battles in the future they plan to see is whether states can make it illegal for people to do interstate travel and get abortions, which interstate travel for commerce and things like that is in the Constitution and legal. Gary says in South Carolina, common is law still on the books.
See?
And Wayne Mills agrees with you, B. Wayne Mills agrees with you, and I agree with you too. Where they're scared of minority is taking over the country. White people, they are the lowercase of being the minority.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Mills in the chat, you know? So,
yeah.
I do think it's a part of the
research, but I see shit. I listen. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you.
And that's a topic, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know white people too. And that is a topic among them.
Certain sectors, not all. Certain sectors, not all.
No. There's some white people that don't give a fuck about that shit on some real shit.
Yeah.
And then you got some of these Trump-like supporters that feel like, yo.
Some of them, not all of them. Some of them. I don't want to just generalize a whole sector.
Quiet as kept. A lot of people don't like taking care of people. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You're right. That's why they got nursing homes. You know what?
Yo,
You know what? That's a bad joke. No, it's not. No, it is.
No,
it is. No. Let me finish. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's a bad joke. Because my father was in a nursing home, and he wasn't there because I just didn't want to take care of him. He was just beyond what I could do, what I could actually be there for him for. He would get better care and have more people there for him, you know? So, but with that being said, there are some people that just don't want to do it. So that's just their first resort. That was my last resort. You know, that was my last resort.
I got it.
You know what I mean? I was home for like two years taking care of my pops. You know what I mean? Before it became more than I can actually do. So.
Gotcha.
And that's why I said that was a bad joke, because I actually went through that type of shit.
No, I get it.
And it wasn't an easy decision. And the first time I put my pops in a nursing home, that nigga, he acted up so bad, they kicked his ass out the same day. Yo, I dropped him off at 1. By 4:30, I had to come pick his ass up.
Oh, because he wasn't with the shits.
He wasn't. He was, he was the most uncooperative, most disrespectful person they've ever had. I was like, God damn, Dad.
Listen. And my man probably knew he couldn't knock no boots up in there.
Mm-hmm. And he was definitely.
You gotta let the beast out.
Yeah. They wouldn't tell me what he said, but they said he said some inappropriate shit. And knowing my dad, it was probably like some very inappropriate shit. Oh, man.
I know some people in the chat probably looking like, yo, why is Beast dying like that? Listen, I knew Khary's dad, yo. I was Khary's dad. Yo, I seen some shit. Yo, I'm telling you. They probably said some wild shit.
And I wasn't there.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. I miss my pops, you know? But back to Roe vs. Wade.
Oh, Russell dad,
yeah, man, yeah. But yeah, this is wild. I want to ask all of the justices if they've ever had an abortion. All of the ones that voted yes. And also I say, have you ever got anybody pregnant that wasn't your wife and you said, hey, you need to get rid of this baby? You know? Because I don't feel y'all motherfuckers is as Christian as y'all want us to believe.
Fam.
I believe every single one of y'all justices up there have affairs going on.
somebody that did something. Listen, I believe that they got a doctor amongst them, just amongst them. Like he just do. Oh, nah, call my guy Burnside.
Yeah, nigga, do that shit in your crib.
He does it real quiet. He'll come right by.
Yeah,
nigga say the wife won't even know.
She ain't gotta leave her bed. They had some shit like that.
Yeah, and he comes with 3-day triage nurses. Don't worry. He's good. Nobody will know.
Oh, man. But shit, let's get ready to move it on, though. Let's get ready to move it on. What you sipping on? What you got in your glass over there, Bees? I got some of this wine. Wine I had from fucking last week, actually. After last episode, I didn't drink no more.
Johnny Walker Black, yeah. Got some Johnny Walker Black and some Dr. P.
You know, I pretty much deaded this bottle of Crown. I got like a little swig in there, but fuck that swig. I'm sipping on some wine right now. You know, I thought we was gonna have a. Where the fuck I put my other phone? I dropped that motherfucker. I don't even know. Oh shit! I got two phones. I had the other phone. Oh shit! I'm bugging. It's right in front of me. I'm using it as my fucking tablet now. Let me just. I'm just gonna do a little check-in real quick. What's that?
I got two homegirls that also have a podcast who happen to come on the same time we do. Same Friday night.
Okay.
And they were wondering if we can do a like a Khary's crib and their joint together.
Oh, like a joint venture type joint? Hell yeah, we can do that shit. Yeah, we could do that shit. That should be kind of dope. Oh, damn. Yo, Cheryl says, yo, Khary, now I know who you take after. Oh, shit. So you feel I take after my pops, huh? Yeah.
He is his father's son.
Yo, sometimes I think of things I hear shit I say, or sometimes the way I laugh or just like chuckle at shit, I be like, yo, I sound like my pops, yo. I sound like my pops. You know? I'm just doing a little check-in real quick. And let's go ahead and move it on. Let's move it on. Did I push the button? Let me see. Here we go. Personal competition. Is it good for you? You know, some people say you shouldn't compete against your friends. You shouldn't compete against people. Why are you competing against people? And I said, you know what? Competition isn't necessarily bad. You know, competing against somebody isn't necessarily bad, even if they don't know you're competing about them. Because I reflected on my life and I said, you know what? If some of my friends wouldn't have got cars when they got cars, it might not have motivated me to get a car when I got a car. So I wasn't competing with them saying, you know what? My car got to be better than their car.
I just need a car.
But I was like, yo, if they could get a car, I could figure out how to get a fucking car. You know? I don't want them to do bad, but I want to be able to do as well. I want to be able to move around. So I wasn't competing with them. I wasn't trying to be better than them. I was trying to get my shit together so I didn't have to count on them. If I wanted to go see a chick in Brooklyn, I ain't have to call up one of my niggas to say, yo, give me a ride to Brooklyn because I don't feel like taking a train. I got my own car.
Oh.
I could drive to Brooklyn myself. Fuck that.
Yo, listen. And you ain't have to tell a chick, yo, find one of your homegirls neither.
Right. Oh,
the
man.
nigga ain't driving out to Brooklyn just to drop you off. You know that?
Yo, do you know how many more conversations made it to a second conversation when there was no, you got a homegirl involved, attached to it? You talk to a girl, you be like, yo, you got any homegirls? She be like, ah, fuck this nigga. You know? So I'm gonna have to talk to you and your niggas. Get out of here. But there was no, hey, you got anybody?
Some friends for my niggas.
Yeah, when there was no, if you got any friends type of shit, conversations went a lot farther past the first conversation. You know? But but no. I think competition is good, even personal competition, you know? Now, I don't think you should be competing with people trying to think, you know what? I got to shit on them niggas. I think it's just people helping you keep balance, helping you know that, hey, I can grow. I don't have to be stagnant. I don't have to sit in one spot. You know, I think it's our friends that should inspire us. And competition is supposed to be inspiring. If anybody out there is interested in business, one of the things they teach you is you should find somebody to be in competition with. Even if you feel you have no competition, find somebody and make them your competition. That's going to make you better.
Yeah, I mean, depending. There's a lot of business owners out there that they ain't in competition with nobody.
I bet they're in competition with somebody. They don't have to know it. You know, I had a website I started.
Mm-hmm.
It was sharing music. I said, let me find other websites that are sharing music. They had no idea I existed. But that's my competition. They ain't doing shit that says I'm their competition, but to me, that's my competition. I got to figure out how to get their people. Even if it's not get their people, it's to get my numbers up there.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like your competition might be just another business that does something that you do. They just might have been doing it longer. They have a lot of numbers maybe. And your competition is how the hell do you get your ass to those numbers as well?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think there needs to be competition. I think that's one of the things that kind of motivates us in a lot of ways. It's always seems to be a competition. Everything's a competition. From the president of the United States to the NBA motherfucking champions. It's a competition. You know? To the congressman, to the fucking alderman. I bet your reverend had to go through a competition. You know? Who's going to be the reverend of this church? There was low-key a competition. Now, I don't think people should be competing to hate people, though. If you're having a personal competition. You know? You don't want to be a hater in your personal competition. You don't want to say to yourself, you know what? I want this car, but it got to be better than my friends. I would have felt I was a hater. I just wanted to have a car. You know, my nigga Maine had a 626. He was like fucking 20. I had a $300 Renault Alliance from 1983. It was like 1996, 95, 4, 5, and 6, some shit like that. 7, I don't even remember.
Shit, I had a fucking 89 Honda Accord. Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like fucking 2000.
My nigga Maine shit looked like 1,000 times better than my shit. But guess what? We both rolled up to the same place at the same time, back to back. And both fronted like we both had like the most expensive cars in the world. We got cars and you're asking me for a ride. Which is fucking funny as fuck. You gonna try and shit on me when you about to catch a bus? Get out of here.
Wow.
It's free.
Oh, you got that car, yeah.
Yeah.
You paid $1.50.
Yeah, I got that car and it got warm heat. Yeah. Oh man. Nah, but competition's always good.
I can drop you off in front of your house.
What's that?
I said, if I want to, I could drop you off in front of your house. If
Mm-hmm.
the bus stop ain't in front of your house, you're not dropped off in front of your house.
Right. You know? Yo, Gary in the chat says, yo, competition is healthy. Just don't go to the extreme. I agree.
I think competition is good as long as nobody's getting hurt.
Right. Keep the hate out of your competition. But there are some people that compete with hate. Like, you know what? Not only do I have to get on that level, I got to do better than them and show them that I'm better than them. That's hate.
Yeah.
Wayne says, yo, competition is great because they make you a better person. Also make you understand defeat if you don't win. Defeat is a key factor in competition because you're not always going to win. You're not always
going to like this. You got to learn how to lose before you actually know what it is to win.
You're right. You got to learn how to lose before you could be a great winner, in my opinion. Look at some of the greats. LeBron lost before he won. Kobe lost before he won. Jordan lost before he won. And I'm not saying in the finals. I'm talking about getting to the finals. You know?
Yeah, I mean, not too many people are saying KCL. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or Robert Horry. They was both on the same team too in their rookie year.
I think they both rookies that year.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
I know. Sam KCL was a rookie.
Yep. Yeah, he was a rookie. I remember watching that shit on TV. They bust the Knicks' ass. I was mad as fuck. I was like, this nigga's a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Van, appreciate the stars, yo. I was like, yo, KCL was a rookie. Horry was a rookie, and they both killed the Knicks, went to the championship, won. I was like, oh shit. But that's besides the point. You know?
Back to back, but you know.
Yeah, shit. Fuck. I forgot about that. Back to back. Oh man.
You know.
Yo, Van said, yo, Bees, what up?
What's good, Van? How you doing, brother?
You know? Van says, yo, lost before I'm starting to win. Yeah, yo.
Yo,
you got to lose before you can really, really appreciate that win. Before you get that win.
Fam, I'm like this. Like I've won in life, but like you know what I'm saying. Like these last 10 years, I say, like yo, I really took some heavy losses. You know what I'm saying? But I learned. I'll say like right now, I'm at a point in life where I learned to get past those obstacles. I done lost stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I didn't gain the knowledge of what it is to be defeated like that. You know what I'm saying? To where I feel like I'm not gonna let that shit ever happen again. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my best to practice, like they say, shit. I'm gonna be Kobe in the gym shooting 4 a.m, yo, just to make sure that I'm sharp.
Right.
You know what I mean? To make sure that you know those type of downfalls don't happen. And if they do, I'm able to get right back up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being stagnated. Because there's only but so much you can do. You know what I'm saying? First thing you gotta learn is that you are your worst enemy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta learn to love you.
A loss.
Once you learn to love you, you'll never be your own enemy.
A loss in the competition type of mind state for me is a reminder to reflect on where you fucked up. You know, or where you can make corrections. You know, make these corrections, do these things. This is what you gotta do. Boom. Here's how you can get that win. You know, and I've always looked to a lot of my friends as competition, and not in the way that a lot of people would think, like, oh, you're trying to be better than him. No. A lot of my friends showed me, hey, here's the next level. You might have not looked at it yet, but this is where I'm going here. And I'm like, yo, oh shit, good looking. I never looked at it like that. Let me jump on this level with you. You know? But it's not like he can just pull me up. I got to figure out how to get there. So the competition is, hey, how the fuck do I get to the level that he's at?
So I get what you. So you feel like me. The competition is really, yo, listen. When niggas start moving up, I ain't gonna be left behind either.
Right. If we all climbing up a mountain, and all my friends is climbing up this mountain double the speed of me, and I know I'm just as athletic as them, I'm just as physically capable as them, why am I going so much slower than them? Let me figure it out so I can keep the fuck up, because I don't want to be last. I don't like being last. You know what I mean? Now, when the competition becomes bad, is when I'm climbing up that mountain. I sound like a preacher right now. When I'm climbing up that mountain, what makes it bad is if I grab my friend's foot and pull him down so I can get up. That's when the competition's bad.
Yo,
that's when the competition's bad.
You know what's so crazy though?
What's that?
That I realized, and I noticed this the other day.
What's that?
Like it was a dude that ran. He was a little older than us, and it's like amazing how you see dudes be on top of their game when you younger. You like, oh yo, and you look at them as like not a competition, but like yo, I'm gonna try to be right, just like this dude. I always see this dude right, and then you see dudes, them same dudes, and they dudes be like disrespectful. They be nasty and all that. Like you really don't what you call it, but you just looking at the appearance, and then you see dudes now. Dudes be straight bulls.
Yo, I tell you what.
Like, yo, this is the type of competition I was trying to compete with.
Yo, fam. There was somebody around the way that I kind of felt like that about when I was younger, you know, that I went out there a couple years ago, you know, and he wasn't the way I remembered, you know. He wasn't but he didn't have no hate towards me though. He was like, yo, fam, you always was a little cool ass fresh nigga, yo, you know. And he was like proud to see that I was still on my shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened with him. When we get offline, I'll tell you who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But I remember this shit, you know, and I was like, yo, that was kind of cool. The nigga didn't really have no hate or animosity towards me or some no shit like that, you know? But that doesn't happen often. Doesn't happen often. Sometimes niggas be hating. Niggas be trying. Sometimes I be looking at niggas, I'm like, yo, y'all niggas might be trying to rob. I think y'all niggas might be trying to rob.
Yo, listen, there's a couple of niggas in the hood that you fucking nigga rolled up. I remember one of the homies rolled up in the BM, and nigga didn't say, yo, what's up? How you doing? What's going on with you? Nigga say, yo, how you got that?
Yo, you know what? I did get some hate every now and then coming back to the hood. I remember one time I came back to the hood. This was like one of my first times coming back after I had moved out, right? Nigga ain't seen me in some years. Right? I see the nigga on the brick. He's like, yo, what's good? I ain't seen you in a minute. You was locked up. I'm like, then that's your first thought, nigga. You ain't seen me in a minute. You automatically assume, nigga, I moved down south, nigga. You know? I moved down south, nigga. I see where your mind at, though. You know? I see where your mind at. But I was like, that's fucked up. You hating on me, nigga. Damn. That's your first thought? Psh. But shit, man, let's move it on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Got it. Alexa, I hear dead people. Has anybody heard this story about Alexa and some of the things they have planned for it to where it could listen to somebody's recording, somebody's voice for about an hour. I mean, not an hour, for about a minute. And then be able to replicate that voice to where it now plays on your Alexa, to where your Alexa now sounds like that voice. You know what it be?
How the Puerto Ricans say? No bueno.
No bueno, you ain't rocking with it?
No bueno. Listen. You not gonna have me up in my crib on some Bruce Willis 6 Sense shit. I see dead people. You know, like, you're not, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing that. Like, listen, I don't mess around. It's bad enough that I think that, yo, you be in your house and you just be saying something and you don't even be talking to her and she start talking to you. See, I think that's funny in itself sometimes. Hey, now you got, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take her ass out the socket.
You know what?
Because it get a little crazy. But then, hold up.
Go ahead.
You gonna start talking to me in like an old voice that like, I remember this voice. This voice may be close to my heart. And then you gonna start talking to me like, fuck out of here. You're not doing it.
Well, I think you have to request it to do it. And I was thinking about it. At first I was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, but I don't be asking her questions and she be telling me shit.
I do feel you on that one. But I was like, you know what? I might like to hear my pop's voice telling me shit on Alexa if they can get it right. You know, it gotta sound like him. It can't be no stuttery shit. I would test it out real quick, you know. But I actually started thinking.
You don't want to be laying in the bed. Yeah, you don't want to be laying in the bed.
But my shit only answers me now. Morning. I turned off all notifications for my shit. I figured out how to say, yo, stop telling me shit I don't want to hear. You know? but it keeps hearing its name. Like if I say Alexa now, that shit'll probably bloop bloop. You know? Yeah, you know? But if I was able to make it my dad's voice, I would definitely need to be able to change its name from Alexa. You know? I would need to be like, yo, dad, you know? And I would have to train it to say things to respond like my dad. You know? Like I would have to have it say like, what do you want now, Khary? You know?
Well, you know? Mine calls me B, so.
Yeah, you know? I'd have to train it to like respond like him. But that's only because I miss my dad and I would like to hear his voice. You know, so.
I was going to set it to say, okay, Big Daddy, but I said, you know, that's a little too much. You know, Mo might get a little feisty. You know.
Yeah, I would probably test it out, but I would really have to. I would probably test it out, but then I would probably cut it off because it doesn't have his personality. You know, it's his voice, but it's not his personality. And it's not my dad's voice that made my dad. It was his personality. If he can't learn his personality, yeah, I don't think I would do it. Well, I don't think I would keep it. I think I would try it, hear it a couple of times, and just feel like, yeah, this isn't dad. It sounds like him, but it's not him.
Word.
You know? Because it's just gonna listen to his voice, figure out the audible sounds that he makes, and that's it. But there's not gonna be the extra things that he adds on to his basic sentences. So. Yeah. But I thought it was interesting. I thought it would be cool. But now after talking about it now, it's like, maybe it wouldn't be so cool.
Nah,
maybe it might.
Like some things are meant to be left alone,
Yeah. Maybe it might make me feel more sad than happy. Just because of what it is.
It seems like they trying to do whatever they can do to like put people in states of depression and shit like that, You know what I mean? Just how they show the news, how they show like just a lot of things, bro. Like let me depress these people the best I can. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People ain't right mind when they depressed,
Right.
Let a lot of bullshit go on when you depressed. Shit that you normally wouldn't let go on, you let go on when you're depressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right, Joe. You're right. So yeah, that's interesting. I'll let some other people try it and probably tell me my thoughts on it, which would just be my thoughts that I just told y'all. They'd be like, it was all right, but it wasn't my dad's personality. It was just his voice.
Hey, Kimmy Cat, how you doing?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to wait for somebody to review it first before I even think about trying it. What's up, Kimmy Cat? How you doing? Wayne says that's deep with the voice. Yeah, personality is everything with talking to somebody, I think. You can tell a robot faking somebody.
Yo, listen, this ain't no rap song. This ain't no what you call it. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't trying to captivate me with your voice. I'm not captivated by your voice. I'm captivated by who you were. Your voice is just part of your personality.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? If I can't get the actual personality, sarcasticness, either the dryness, whatever you may have, it's not the same. Like, don't even bring that in my fucking realm, Like,
right. And it's like, you know what? I don't even think y'all could have guessed my dad's personality. So just hearing 1 minute of him speak, you will not be able to guess my dad's personality, That shit is some shit. He was smart, he was artistic, he was funny.
Fam, he was one way when we were kids. He was a whole nother way when we were teenagers. Like,
right. And then another way when I was an adult with kids. So yeah, my dad was unique, and I don't think an algorithm could figure him out. But shit, let's move it on now. Let's move it on. Move on a little bit to some Freaky Friday. I had a question that I was going to ask last week, but I was the only one here, so I didn't ask it. I was going to be like, I'm going to be the only one answering it. Makes no fun.
Can't nobody else answer.
Yeah, I thought we was going to have another co-host this evening, but it looks like she might have gotten caught up. And it would have been great if we would have had her here for this question as well. But the question I had, it made me wonder. It was like, you know what? In the relationships that you've been in, has it been you gave more head, she gave more head, or it was 50-50. If you could just think of like all your relationships and shit, you know? Because I was like, you know what? I feel like pornos have been lying to me. You know? Because if you look at pornos,
Listen.
If you look at pornos, the majority of pornos you see, nigga get head, they start fucking. You know?
Yeah, let me like this one.
In the real world, I'm not sure if it's necessarily like that.
In the real world, it's definitely vice versa. It's definitely vice versa. Listen, now I'm gonna be real. Depending on the chick's personality, some niggas is lucky if they even get a little head.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, cause you got Lickers and then you got David Blades. Listen, and you can some females feel like, yo, you licking pussy? Guess what? I'm licking dick. I'm not sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? Like
now,
yo,
in the majority
a lot of chicks out there.
I'll tell you
a lot of chicks out there are scared of to give head. You know what's so crazy? Dick is dry.
Right. You know?
Dick is dry.
Except for the occasional leakage.
Hey, yo.
You know?
It has leakage.
Hey, that's what pre-cum is.
Leakage.
That's pre-cum.
Oh.
You know?
That's what I can do.
That's what I mean. That's the pre-cum. That's the leakage I'm talking about. You know?
Oh, okay.
I forgot what I was actually gonna just say just now. Oh no, I would probably say, yo, in the majority of the relationships I've been in, I was probably giving more than I was getting. You know? But I tell you what, I have dealt with a few women that were some fucking head monsters.
Listen.
You know, there were some women that just all they wanted to do was suck on a dick. And I was like, okay, go ahead. And there would be time, be like, yo, can I please fuck you? They'd be like, I just want to suck your dick. And those were great. But those were far and few in between.
Listen. There was this chick, yo, she had a nice piece of watermelon. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I used to like the watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, yo, it'd be times I can't even get the watermelon. I swear to God. You know, like I'm trying to do my thing, and it's like, no, this gets me off.
Yeah.
This gets me off.
There's been a few, but it hasn't been many.
It hasn't
and then
been you know
many.
What it is? For certain dudes, that shit is like amazing when you like so I don't gotta do nothing. Like Oh. And you know what's so crazy though? Little do females know that makes a nigga wanna put in more work.
Yo. I've actually
females out there who don't know, it makes a nigga wanna put in more work.
I've actually told that shit to women before, like, yo. Do you know what you just did? Oh, you gonna get it now. Oh, you go.
like, do you know, like what you just did? Like, I really want to tear your ass up.
Yeah. You know, but
man, listen.
I wonder if it's the same way reversed. That's why I kind of wish we had a woman on the stream tonight as well.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? It's like, yo, you know what? I think it could possibly be too, because I had the joint that like she used to do that, then it used to be points like yo, like I did that, I'm at a point, yo, I want you to tear my ass up. Like like listen, I numb the rod because we don't want no quick shots.
Numb the rod? What the fuck is numb the rod?
Yo, listen, okay, all right. For me, if the head is good, my shit gets numb.
Okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
So then when I'm like, when I'm in there, the friction.
For a second, I was like, is this nigga using numbing cream?
Nah. I don't cheat. I
don't need to know the details. I don't need to know details of that.
I don't cheat.
I was just like, wait, is this numbing cream? What you mean numb? That's the. I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean. It means, yeah, that shit is good as a motherfucker. And my dick is like, yeah, I'm trying to show out tonight.
It's two. Yo, there's two types, though. Because, sometimes you could be getting some good, and it's like, sensitivity is like
that's the morning. That's the morning time.
And it's like, as soon as you push in, it's like, oh, it's over. And then there's the time when they give you that and they numb the rod. And then sometimes they be mad that they numb the rod.
Hey. Yeah, sometimes they do. They be like, motherfucker, would you fucking bust already?
Like, bust? Yeah.
Would you come already? Why you not coming? Come, hurry. Why you not coming? You know why I'm not coming? Because you keep telling me to come. The demanding is making me not want to. Say it nicely. Say, come for me, baby.
Have you ever like went so long and then you gotta fake the shot?
What's that?
Have you ever been doing it and then you gotta fake the shot? Like you just tired of...
When I was younger, I did. Now I just be like, all right, we'll pick this up tomorrow. Yeah, now I ain't faking shit. I'd be like, all right, we good. You didn't come? No. I'll come tomorrow.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's wild like that, yo.
Let's go to sleep.
I had what you call.
What's that?
Yo, I had what you call. I've had I had a chick pass out doing it. Like she loved it so much. That was her thing.
She was just you ain't hear from her till the morning?
Yo, no. She keep it in her mouth like a thumb.
Oh, she was good.
In there all night.
She was good then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until her mama came in, caught us on the couch one morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mama came in from work and shit.
I think I might have gotten caught by my son a couple of times.
Hey, yeah.
I think my son might have walked in, seen some shit before. And I say that because he opens the door very slowly now.
I can't. He sees some cheeks.
That nigga, and the door used to be like this, right? The door used to be like, boop. Now that should be like, boop.
Yeah, it's like if I see the bottom of somebody's feet, I'm going back out the door.
Yo, one time I think he walked in and he just went right to the kitchen. Went right to the kitchen and just, let me get something out the fridge and take a drink and have my back turned for about 2 minutes while I pour this drink and savor the taste. It was like a Monday. It was like a Monday, right? And
hope that they're dressed by the time I turn around.
Yeah, or under the blankets or something. It was a Monday, right? Mondays the school lets out an hour early. And I guess I must not have realized it was Monday. So I was like, fuck. Oh shit, it's Monday. He's drinking something. at the fridge. His back is turned. I think he saw us, but he's trying to act like he didn't. His back is turned. He's drinking for a long time. He doesn't normally do that. He usually comes in, walks right to his room. But today he's drinking this drink for a long time at the fridge with his back turned. So let's get presentable and then say, how are you doing? So he knows that the coast is clear.
Yo.
I think that's what happened. I never had a conversation with him about it. But I'm grown, and I kind of realized, you know what? I was pounding when that door opened. I heard it open, and I was kind of stuck for a second, like, oh shit, maybe if I freeze, he won't see me busting some cheeks right now. I'll just camouflage with the sofa. I don't think it worked.
Nigga is high yellow. I kill him live.
I'll ask him when he's about 26. You know?
You remember that time you came when you drinking the juice or something? You gonna be clapping cheeks?
I'm gonna ask him. I'm like, yo, how many times you walked in on me fucking somebody, yo? Huh? You know, at 26, he'll feel fine answering that question. He won't be embarrassed. He'll be like, man, he'll probably be like, that's why I have my headphones on in the room. I'm exaggerating stuff for the funny of it, but nah, it was funny. All right, let's see what we got next, man. Your porno's a lot of y'all. Men give way more head than women. Head than women. Wayne says, yo, have you ever had a female squirt in like pee for you? Yes, it is pee. It is pee.
It's
pee. You know? It is pee, but...
I had a couple of chicks wet the bed.
I tell you what, it is pee, but that's like the only time I probably don't mind a woman peeing on me. I don't know why. I tell you what. If I was fucking a woman and she made my dick feel so good that I peed on her, she would not fuck with me no more. Unless she was in the water sports. But the average woman would be like, this nasty nigga peed on me. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You know? Bitch, women...
I know a nigga that peed in a bitch. He peed in her.
What?
Word.
Oh my God. Oh, shit.
I was like, yo, this because another chick was telling me about it. She was like, yeah, yo, I'll tell you behind the scenes. What's it called? But she was like, man. yeah. Yo, that nigga, he peed on my friend. I'm like, he peed on your friend?
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, he said they was fucking and he peed. Like, nah, he did not. She said, no, he peed. Water was coming out her and all that.
That is
water
crazy.
Wasn't coming out her.
Well, now, how long ago was this? How old were they? Because, and I asked that because, and I say that because it could have possibly been she was squirting and didn't know it and thought he peed in her.
Nah, we were grown. She knew. She knew about squirting.
She wasn't just really wet, because I've seen women that have been like,
no, that nigga
really wet.
That nigga peed, yo. That nigga peed.
That's weird. I'll tell you what. I've peed after sex. I've peed after.
Might have done it once.
I've peed after sex. You know, like peeing after sex is like, oh. But I've never went to the bathroom and pee just shot out my dick. It was like my body had to like change some fucking corridors of piss and cum. Like it had to do some fucking readjusting before the piss just came out. That's sick.
But provided I believe this nigga was drunk.
That's sick. I've never just peed and that shit just came right out. If I bust a nut, it takes probably about a minute before my dick switches from cum to piss. It's like, I know you gotta piss, but you got to wait till we readjust these pipes to connect to the proper pipes so you can have the correct distribution from the bladder and not the balls. And that's kind of what it feels like. I'm just saying. That's how it feels like in my mind. I'm not sure if that's actually scientifically correct, but it kind of seems like it when I'm standing in front of the toilet trying to piss. Like, I want to piss. It's like, gotta wait. You ever seen Osmosis Jones with Chris Rock? You know, when he's like a white blood cell? You ever seen that? It was a cartoon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, where they're like, that's what's going on in my body. It's like, oh, we got to shift it. Niggas is cranking switch. Never mind.
Nah, I remember that movie.
But shit, I think let's get up out of Freaky Friday.
I think that was even a cartoon, like a
what's that?
During the week cartoon, I think it was even a cartoon series.
Was it? I'm not sure. I know it was a movie. You know? But we at the end, we're gonna wrap it up, B. You know? You got any afterthoughts? You got any stories that you saw that wasn't really topic? Quick covers, real quick.
Yes, New York is about to become the wild, wild fucking West.
I don't think so. And I say that because Florida isn't the Wild West, and we have concealed carry permits out here. And I saw there was a Supreme Court ruling as well for New York where they overturned a law in New York State where you had to have a very specific reason for wanting to have a concealed weapons license. Like, it couldn't just be for personal self-defense. You had to have an extreme reason to have a concealed weapons license in New York. Somebody challenged it. The Supreme Court said, you know what? You do need I need personal defense because that's what the Constitution says. Not, I need personal defense because it needed extreme measures, which New York tried to say. But that's the law that was overturned. So where you no longer have to say, hey, I need a gun because X people are trying to kill me, or I'm a billionaire, so people are going to try and get me because I'm so rich, you know? Which constitutionally is, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You know, just because he's a billionaire, he shouldn't have the right to be able to protect himself because I'm only a $10-naire, you know? You know, I got $10 in my bank account. I still want to protect my $10, damn it. Give me a gun. Fuck, he got 10 billion. Guess what? Niggas are going to try and rob me first. Why? Because they live next door. And the Supreme Court says, you know what? Everybody should have the right to personal defense. Not just people with extreme circumstances, which those extreme circumstances can be anything they want. So, though I think people might start getting concealed weapons license, I don't think it'd be Wild West. Though I did see that New York is saying, hey, can we figure out some provisions to where we can make it illegal to carry guns on trains, on the subway and stuff like that, you know, or MTA, or these public places, which I understand, and you should be able to, I think, because out here in Florida, there's provisions that says, hey, the federal government says, hey, you can carry a weapon. You have the right to bear arms. But you can't bring it into a federal building. You know? So if you can make things like that, you can make certain laws. But you can only take it to an extent and have particular reasons for it, I guess, or that the government will allow you to have, which is wild about laws. But no, that was interesting, and I was curious to see how that would go. So I'm glad you brought that up, because I did forget about that for the show too, Bees. And also, did you know 25 years ago today, you know what album dropped?
Wow.
Wyclef, The Carnival. Remember that album with Guantanamera? Guantanamera.
Yeah.
That was a tough album.
37 years ago today, The Color Purple.
That was dope. That was dope. Oh, and one more thing. I saw this article. It was from a couple of years ago, but it kind of ranked the top 9 cities. The top 9 cities with the ugliest people. Baltimore was number 1 on the list, followed by Sacramento, Spokane,
Cheryl,
Washington.
Don't be mad at us. We didn't make this list.
Charlotte, North Carolina was number 4. Milwaukee was number 5. Cleveland, number 6. Tampa was number 7. And I tell you what, I've seen some ugly motherfuckers out here. Atlanta was number 8. And Memphis was number 9 on the list. So I just thought it was kind of funny. But I did say to myself, this list was probably made up of white people by white people, because the most attractive cities were Honolulu, Hawaii, Boulder, Colorado, Scottsdale, Arizona, Salt Lake City, Utah, San Diego, California, Nashville, Tennessee, Charleston, South Carolina, Denver, Colorado, Houston, Texas, Madison, Wisconsin, and all 10 of those places sound majority white to me. Except maybe Honolulu, but I've never been there, so I couldn't tell you, and I never looked up the numbers. But I kind of feel like there's more white people in Hawaii than Hawaiian people. What's that?
They brown. Nah. They brown.
No, what I've said was,
like,
I feel like there's more white people. I feel like there's more white people in Hawaii than actual native Hawaiian. Motherfuckers colonized that motherfucker. I don't know. I'm just talking shit right now. That might be untrue, but it also might be true. So,
they having babies like us.
Yeah. I want to go to Hawaii one day. Hawaii. I want to go off the plane and have somebody throw a motherfucking a flower chain around my neck. I forget what it's called.
Have the chick.
You know? I want to get off the plane and have
belly
them
dancing and all that.
Yo, you know, when I book a flight to Hawaii, I'm asking, hey, when I get off the plane, are they throwing me flower chains? You know, are they giving me that whole experience? How can I book a night on the beach with a fire, a roasted pig, and some fucking what did I see in the Brady? What did they do in the Brady Bunch? They had like grass skirts and shit like that, and everybody was I want to see what
a roasted pig, a pineapple drink.
Yeah, but a roasted pig with an apple in his mouth. Why they put an apple in his mouth? I don't know. Why they put the apple in his mouth? That make it the appley flavor for the pig?
I can never figure that out.
Yeah, I don't think it's
because the apple's not cut. There's nothing. Like,
yeah,
the flavor of the apple is still in the skin.
Yeah, what did y'all do? Did y'all take the pig's, open up his mouth and jam its teeth in there and hoping the juice from the go through the, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, you know? Oh, but Cheryl said, yo, the people on the east side of B-More are ugly. Yo, people on the east side of B-More, that was not me. That was somebody else in Baltimore. That's not me. I'm not in Baltimore. But you said the east side is ugly. Oh, shit. Shout out to the ugly east side.
I'm gonna agree with her. Say they are some funny characters, some funny looking characters on the east side. Yo.
Oh shit. Oh man. All right, but shit, I think that's everything we got for the eve. You got anything else, Bees? Let's see.
Nah, not I can think of.
Oh, the FDA announced the nationwide ban on Juul vaping products. Yeah. They said, y'all shit got too much nicotine, so we banning you, bitch. And Juul is like, yo, I'm trying to figure out a way to get around this and say, nah, but that's it. No, but I think that's all we got. I ain't got shit else left on the docket. You know, I think after this, I'm probably gonna I'm not sure if I'm going to Uber Eat or if I'm going to drive to Wawa and get me a nice turkey sub sandwich. Yeah. Probably should Uber Eat it, right? Yeah. I had a few drinks. But you know what? Fuck it. Oh, shit. Wayne says, yo, I have cousins that stay in Hawaii and it's almost majority white people, retirement people. Oh, shit. Damn. So there's no, I can't find me like a chain that might curse me, like the Brady Bunch. Remember that? You remember that, Breeze? When they found that chain with the tiki man, the head, and niggas felt like they was cursed. They're like, what did we do? We cursed. How we get rid of this curse? Yeah, so they had to get a tiki back and shit. And it was like, I could just threw that shit in the trash. That shit would have went wherever the fuck it went. You know? Keep on dancing. Yeah, that in 2022, referencing the Brady Bunch and how they interacted with Hawaii should not be my reference. But that's like my only reference from Hawaii.
Besides when Sanford and Son went, but everything is with Hawaii is like the 70s. Like,
yeah,
talk about Hawaii nowadays.
Yeah, niggas don't go to Hawaii. They don't have no episodes in Hawaii no more. You know, Martin went to Hawaii and they had like the giant rat and they shit. You know, who else was in the Different Strokes went to Hawaii? They shit was whack. You know, I think they found a tiki chain too and got cursed. I think Arnold got cursed.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Oh, damn it. They all had the same fucking theme. God damn it. You know what? Let's get up out of here, man. That's everything for tonight. We will be back on Tuesday. I'd like to thank all of y'all for joining us. You know, it's been a fun evening, as usual. Happy birthday, Wayne. May your weekend be dope, bro. Make sure you turn up. You know what I mean? Yo, man, have extra fun, you know what I mean? You don't know how many birthdays a motherfucker gonna have, and that's what I say every year.
Party time.
Make your birthday dope, yo.
Say, oh, it's
I'm not even gonna answer your question that I'm looking right at, Cheryl. And
come on.
You know, I might address some of that stuff one day, but not today. I might address it one day, but not today. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out this mug. Let's see. May your weekend be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. And keep a smile on your face, baby. Peace out.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib. 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 Thanks for watching the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib. 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 Khary's crib.